Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Oregon's will get the first crack on offense today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid it.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And, Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Schleek,
again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Bringing it back, it's Rourke. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Michigan State Spartans offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Okay, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Handoff in a single back formation. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
But it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
And the Spartans have 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Powers through. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, these linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Ducks will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He'll hand it off. Powerful running here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here, the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Michigan State.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the single back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop it, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Spartans. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. At the 12, that's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Rourke. Touchdown, Sparty. Huge play by the special teams. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt return takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together. A little more urgency. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Short connection to the tight end here, but a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Second down after that completion. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And they'll give it to the back. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Dumps it down to the back. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt is no good. He missed it. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the completion made. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Pass caught, second down now. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made over the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quick throw caught on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear and just trucks through the defender. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
The Spartans line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help. Your own defense can help you preserve the lead, so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They convert the PATs, and the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the out route. Refusing to be stopped in this play. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running it back, it's Rourke. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Spartans. And the beatdown continues. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to... Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. Running with purpose. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. It seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And on the carry, he's heading left. He shreds the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes the handoff. Stop there for no gain. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Let's go. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A gain makes it second and medium.
42 Spider. 4-2. Ready, go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. A gain makes it second and medium. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
Easy.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Same tailback, another carry. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Spartans will line up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is...